Hi everyone! Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm Kidest. In this video, we're going to look at how to feel good no matter what. Now, the question to start with is, have you made feeling good be an important part of your deliberate creation process? Have you made that decision that you are committed to feel good no matter what? From the understanding that it's feeling good, it's feeling those positive emotions, it's feeling those emotions of appreciation and excitement and eagerness and enthusiasm and curiosity and playfulness, that it's those emotions that tell you that your creative power is flowing freely through your nervous system and energy field. That it's those good feelings that tell you that you are fully connected, fully receptive to the flow of universal energy through your being. So how to feel good no matter what is emphasizing, is highlighting, is, sort of putting it all in bold font, all caps lock, that feeling good has to be the most important thing in your day-to-day focus. So moment after moment, activity after activity, and everything that you do, you're committed to regulating yourself so that you are flowing those positive emotions, so that you are anchoring, embodying, and circulating those positive emotions. You're savoring more. Whatever you're doing, you're taking a look at it. You're observing it. You're engaging with it from that place of deep appreciation, deep interest, deep celebration of that thing that you're doing. So you're savoring it. You're relishing it. You're marinating in the goodness of it. You're basking more. You're looking at your day. You're looking at your activities. You're going moment after moment, with the question that says, okay, what good feeling thing can I step into next? What good feeling thing can I take on next? What good feeling activity am I going to go on to next? And again, you move through your moments from that commitment to enjoy, to appreciate, to really savor and metabolize your day from that place of really enjoying it, from that place of pleasure, from that place of total enjoyment. And you have that capacity, right? You have 100% control over the interpretations you create, over the thoughts that you repeatedly think, over the meanings you assign to your moment-to-moment experience. Whatever you're facing right now, you are telling a story about it. And that story either feels good or it doesn't. You either feel engaged and in love with what you're facing. You feel in total joy and appreciation of what you're facing, or you're in a state of contraction. You're feeling negative emotion. You're feeling unpleasant emotions. And those emotions that you're feeling about whatever you're experiencing are coming from the meaning that you're creating. They're coming from the interpretations that you're forming. They're coming from the judgments that you're making about that experience, about that situation. So you always have control in the story you tell. And part of the way to feel good no matter what is to really take a look at what those interpretations you're creating are saying. What is the vibration of the story that you're telling? What is the energy behind the story you're telling? What is the emotional tone that's informing the meaning that you're creating, the interpretations that you're forming? So how to feel good no matter what has, two dimensions to it. The first one is putting on that lens of appreciation, putting on that lens of enjoyment, putting on that lens of pleasure, and actively marinating in the enjoyment of the things that you do. So you actively evoke and engage and perpetuate the feelings of enjoyment. You appreciate more, you savor more, you're grateful more, you feel good, and you do that deliberately. The second dimension of how you go about feeling good no matter what is paying attention to the narratives that you're forming, paying attention to the interpretations that you're forming, paying attention to the unintentional stories, the unintentional judgments, the unintentional descriptions you're creating about your reality, about yourself, about your experiences. Since you have total control in what you do in your nervous system, since you have total control in the thoughts that you think and perpetuate, the stories you begin to form and express, you can, day after day, choose the thoughts that feel good. Choose the descriptions of your reality that feel good. Choose to tell the stories that your nervous system just feels at ease within. You have this creative power to narrate your reality. You have this creative power to form interpretations. You have this creative power to activate certain vibrations within yourself and then begin to create from those vibrations, begin to live and observe and engage with your world from those vibrations. So engaging those two aspects of your ability to feel good, both in the active application of focusing in appreciation, focusing in savoring, focusing in that sort of appreciative lens where you ask yourself, what else can I appreciate? What else can I enjoy? What else can I rave about in my experience right now? What else can I use to evoke those joyful, playful, fun, appreciative energies in myself? And then monitoring the stories that you're telling, asking yourself, is the story I'm telling on this topic, in this area of my life, is it vibrating in those energies that feel good? Is the story that I'm formulating, is the story that I'm using to describe my reality vibrating in the energies of love and joy and appreciation? And if it is, you celebrate that. You celebrate your creative focusing. You celebrate your active engagement with your observation so that you're directing it in the appreciative energies. You celebrate that you are flexing your power of deliberately telling a story that feels good. And if you're not telling a story that's vibrating in those realms, you move yourself in that direction. Okay, what else can I say about this experience that will move the needle over in the direction of joy and appreciation? What's the next best feeling, emotion I can reach? And what story would I be telling if that was the emotion that I was feeling? If I were to feel joy right now, what story would I be telling? If I were to feel appreciation right now, what story would I be telling? If I were to feel playful right now, what story would I be telling? So you deliberately engage your mind, engage your sort of internal mechanism so that you are moving in that direction of telling a better feeling story. So by making use of those two dimensions of feeling and observing, you can see the power that feeling good activates in your experience, because it's when you feel good that you are in that full receptive mode. It's when you feel good that life energy is flowing freely. It's when you feel good that the energies of the universe are freely flowing through your system and into your world. That's when you're receiving the things that you're asking for. That's when you are magnetic to the things that you want to create. That's when you will show up in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. It's that feeling good that helps you navigate your reality in a way that you are synchronistically lining up with everything you need to experience what it is that you desire to experience. So put those two dimensions to practice. So first, actively, daily engage with your experience so that you are appreciating more, you're grateful more, you're savoring more. You're taking pictures of the food that you're preparing, or you are, talking to your friend or your partner about that great thing that happened today. Doesn't matter how big or small that thing is, it happened. So you get to appreciate and savor it. You get to talk about it. You get to share it. You get to describe it to yourself over and over again. You get to, look at your journal notes from 2 weeks ago and really enjoy and bask in those good things that are flowing into experience. So you actively activate your ability to appreciate, your ability to savor, your ability to be playful, your ability to be in a state of enjoyment, activity after activity and task after task. And you have the capacity to do that. And then the second dimension is paying attention to the stories you're creating and measuring the vibration of those stories, because thoughts are vibration first. The stories you tell are vibration first. That is your vibrational language that you're using. And that is what you want to tweak and adjust so that it is constantly calibrating at the level of joy and appreciation. And you have that power. You have the power to self-regulate. You have the power to focus and refocus. You have the power to shift your internal orientation deliberately so that you are landing on those emotional tones that are magnetic. And to allow you to do this, you want to give up those faulty beliefs that say it's normal to feel bad, that complaining about your reality, complaining about the things that are showing up, choosing vibrational tones that you would describe as complaining and blaming and criticizing, that's what's normal. That's a faulty belief. That's a faulty program. And you can see that this is the case when you notice how it feels good to feel good. It feels good to feel good because that's your natural state. Your natural state. Your natural state before you took on faulty beliefs, before you took on faulty cultural and social programs, is that of enjoyment, is that of being excited to be alive, is that of having just full joy and wonderment at existence, at your existence, at the simple fact of existing, let alone at the simple fact of existing in such a magical platform as our universe. So if you have any faulty beliefs that say it's normal to feel bad, that feeling bad is what's human, that feeling bad is what's normal, that feeling bad is just a natural part of life, you want to undo those programs so that you can give yourself permission to unapologetically feel good no matter what.